You're like, is this 2 or 3 videos today? I don't have no battery. I gotta be plugged up here. Storm rolling in, man. Storm rolling in. Craziness coming in. You hear it in the background. Here we go. Chickens ain't got enough sense to go put their ass in the coop instead of standing here in the rain. Trying to see if I can get a little view here. No. Can I? It wants to be. It sucks. It only wants to be one damn way. I gotta have it on the charger. It's not gonna stay put. It's lame. I'm looking at a water bottle. Man, I figure I'd fire one up. I was pretty much done ranting and raving. I figure I'd fire one up. I got home and there's nobody here, so I got like 5 minutes to myself. This is gonna annoy me. I can, we got a little bit of peace and quiet here. Jeez, just nothing I can stack behind this joint. Maybe that's a little bit better. I'm watching social medias, man. I'm watching the social medias, and Democrats are like strangely quiet right now. Maybe they're doing like the art of war, like, what is it? Don't distract your enemy while they're making a bunch of mistakes or something. I'm paraphrasing. The Democrats don't even have to do anything at this point right now, but just show up, pander a little bit. But they don't even have to attack the Republicans or anything like that. The Republicans are, this is my opinion, but the Democrats, after the Biden Kamala debacle, all of it, Tim Walz, all of it, the Democrat Party, if and prosecuted properly after the fact, all these crimes coming out that they committed, the Democrat Party doesn't recover for 50 to 100 years, maybe ever, right? And somehow the Republicans have managed to take that, right, and totally flip-flop it, and basically, I mean, the Republican Party is toast. People can keep lying to themselves. They can put as many polls as they want out there. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And that's what the video I was kind of doing before this. All of this stuff is right before our eyes. We have social media, right? We have AI. Not saying that AI is right all the time, but you can ask the AI to cite references, right? And then you can dig deeper. But you have the internet. You have the internet. You have a lot of information at our fingertips, is basically the point. So you don't have to be lied to if you don't want to be lied to. Here it comes again. You don't have to be lied to if you don't want to be, like at this point, people are choosing to be deaf, blind, and dumb. Um, and so you could see whatever the truth is, there's the internet right there. Bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And not all the internet is true. That's why you got to ask for references, right? Notes cited in said research. Otherwise, just an opinion piece. But now, I mean, it's just so easy to see. Like, if they say up, it's actually down. If they say purple, it's actually blue. If they say hot, it's actually cold. It's like so easy. What up, Tyler? It's so easy to see the bad things that government does uh, and check them on it. Check it on the internet. Is this true? Is this not true? Whatever, whatever have you. So at this point, it's a choice to be lied to. So it's just crazy that the Republicans would just sit here and lie to us as if we cannot see what we're seeing with our own two eyes. They tell you I mean, for Trump to say the crazy things he says, like this is the golden age, it was supposed to be the golden age. It was supposed to be Make America Great Again. It was supposed to be the largest deportation effort ever conducted in history. It was supposed to be all these things. It was supposed to be making America healthy again, getting all the poisons out of our food. Like they've made an attempt at it, but there's only a couple products out there that have come out of all of this rollback, and they're like hard to find. Like, say just a chip. There's like one chip out there that they've come out with that's like completely pretty much good to go, and it tastes good. The price sucks on it, but it's like the same price as any other bag of big old chips, I guess. But it's like never in stock. You can't ever find it anywhere. It's those Tostitos. Them shits are the jam. Them Tostito tortilla chips. I don't know what they call them, but they're I think they're like cooked in avocado oil, and man, I just eat a gang of them just by themselves. But my point is, I'm sure there's probably something else out there, right? But we're talking about like in Walmart, like where people can get their hands on the regular average Joe. You don't have to go to like some specialty store to get good food. And I mean, that's kind of how it is. If you do want to get good food, you have to go to a specialty store or a farmer's market or something like that. But it was supposed to be all these things that didn't happen. So for somebody to be upset with that and have buyer's remorse, it's just like with any other product, right? I mean, you're putting your vote in there and you're trying to get constitutionality. Is that a word? You're trying to get, you're trying to get government to work within the parameters of the Constitution. And so that's been litigated and diluted and interpreted as whatever one wants to interpret it as. But that's what you hope. So like you cast your vote and you're hoping the product return is awesomeness within the government, or just accountability maybe within the government and the Constitution, within the confines of the Constitution. Doesn't happen. So what is anybody? I mean, I don't understand what's the big deal. If these people are campaigning, right? And they're telling you this stuff, whatever said candidate, whoever, whether it was Obama before or Trump now. And those people, they say something on the campaign trail, but they don't deliver. Like, just flat out don't deliver because they couldn't is maybe more of a, what up, Mad Chicken? It's maybe more of a plausible deniability type thing. I tried, but I just couldn't get it done, whatever the reason was. But then there's people that run on, I'm going to close the border, and I'm not going to do any I'm not going to do no, deporting illegals and I'm not doing no more amnesty and I'm not doing any of that. And then they get into office and then like they just open the floodgates or they close the border, but they just take like a half-ass approach to rounding up illegals and getting them out of here. When subversive groups stand in the way and make stuff hard for, that's what's up, Matt Chicken. I appreciate it. They get in the way and the federal government is acting within the Constitution trying to rid these people, but subversive groups, NGOs are putting money to basically fight police officers or federal forces out in the streets over something like immigration, where it's the federal government is constitutionally bound to taking care of that. And then the optics are bad. I mean, how would the optics, if in the greatest mass deportation effort in history, how would you expect the optics to look? I mean, you can't even pitch something like that. You can't even pitch something like that if you're worried about optics. So there's a whole lot of not delivering. And so I truly believe, man, the Republicans are going to get smashed, and it's on purpose. And so they can be up there and deny it. They can say everything's great. They can have all these Israeli, polls put out numbers saying that, it's neck and neck with Republicans, or that 80%, 85% of Republicans support the war in Iran. I know a bunch of people that are like, whatever Trump says is that's what we're gonna do. Dang, I left my little clippers outside. They're gonna get rusty. I know some people like that in real life, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I probably know more people that are for Trump no matter whatever he's gonna do than against him, and that's a problem on the Republican side, obviously. It's a big problem on the Democrat side, ride or die. You ride or die with your candidate, no matter how evil and corrupt they may be. You ride or die. Like in a better, more constitutional accountable nation, you'd have like a whole bunch of Masseys, and you'd have a whole bunch of Ron Pauls. Or you'd have handfuls of them at least. You wouldn't be like one Thomas Massey and billions of dollars being spent to defeat the one person who is trying to work within the confines of the Constitution. And nobody's perfect. I'm sure somebody could pick something out. But if you're MAGA, you totally hate Massey because Trump told you to. If you're MAGA, you totally hate Marjorie Taylor Greene because Trump told you. If you're MAGA, you totally hate Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly. That's what I got to make sure. Because that video got deleted, so I got to make sure I give Megyn Kelly a shout out here in a second. But because, Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin told you so. So that's the kind of goofball shit that's going on. And, I was talking about the other day, I got this on again, off again relationship with Megyn Kelly that she don't know about. I hate her, I love her, or I loved her, hated her, loved her, hated her. I mean, I've went back and forth with how I feel about her, but I'm gonna put the foot down solid on Megyn Kelly. I totally rock with her. She just needs to come out and say it. She just needs to say it. It's on the tip of her tongue. She don't want to say it. It's the Jays, man. It's the Jays. She's right there. But everybody's hating on her. So, yeah, I've always been very critical of her and called her some dirty words and some dirty names. But, I rock with her, man. I rock with all these people. It's so crazy how unperfect people try to judge everybody. And Me too. We all do it. But unperfect people try to judge other people on their imperfections and the things that are wrong with them. Obviously, the same shit, right? But the things wrong with them, their imperfections, like we're all squared away 100%. Like we're perfect. Like we're perfect people walking through. That's I've talked about it before. So I don't do certain videos, like say a chainsaw video, because everybody else out there is so much better with a chainsaw that it's like not even worth. Why would I even try? But that's what society is now. Everybody's like just like in a zoo looking at monkeys in the glass. The monkeys in the glass is people on social media saying all this crazy shit where people may actually, like, even the monkey in the thing could probably tell you're being hostile and might react, right? But for the most part, you think monkeys in a zoo, how many people are there all the time? Monkeys in a zoo are probably like, I don't know. I imagine, a lot of these, like, say, big accounts. I mean, sometimes they'll get entangled in an engagement with somebody like way out of their league, smaller than them, like like the monkey getting mad at an ant, or an ant getting mad at the monkey. Like, it don't even make any sense. And so social media is the monkey behind the glass, and the monkey hears and sees so much shit, so many dumb people doing so many dumb things that, like, is the monkey even paying attention to everybody? I don't think so. So it's some type of zoo like shiat, but it looks like stuff's pretty bad out there. It's only getting worse. So get on there and doom scroll, man. You need chickens. You need chickens for eggs. In fact, I gotta go collect eggs in a break here. Get you chickens, collect your eggs, get your meat. I think rabbits are another one. That's gonna be the next one. As much as I want like a pig or a goat or something, I don't know, man. I might just go straight to goats. Because I'm looking at goats like you get milk, you making cheese, you're getting goat meat. And so, yeah, man. Grazing them on my land and then harvesting them, making tacos out of them. Like, dude, with that goat cheese on it, make it like the Mexican style cheese, man. So, I don't know. We'll see. Watching these fools out in the rain. But yeah, I was just thinking, man. I was just thinking I'll fire one up again for like the third time today. Throw it out there. Most of those videos get knocked down anyways because the shit I say in them. So, but hope everybody's having a good one out there. Fucking been on for almost 20 minutes. Ain't nobody in this mother.